Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Getting down with fresh out Prison Talk. So I told you guys that we're gonna play you into getting comfortable committing crime. But it was all a part of the bigger plan to fill up the prisons and to make more money for the stockholders. And there are about to be some prison stocks that are gonna be booming. So do your homework. I'm not a financial advisor, but there's bread to be made. So California Proposition 36 is approved by voters, allowing stronger penalties for theft, drug offenses. So all those slaps on the hands that they were given for people stealing out of the stores, for getting busted for small amounts of drugs, they're gonna start putting your ass in jail for a good little minute, because they let a bunch of y'all out, so they're about to replace those bed spaces with fresh bodies. The prison game makes too much money, man. Crime is a business. Insurance went through the roof during all this time. A lot of insurance companies pulled out of California. A lot of businesses lost their ass. People got hurt. Death went through the roof. Businesses closed down, they moved, and there's gonna be a rebuild. San Francisco is in shambles, Oakland is in shambles. Certain stores in other cities are in shambles. They've been theft out of business. People say, who cares? They got insurance. Well, if you had a business, you might care. A lot of you who don't want to hustle for a living, like, sell clothes at a swap meet or set up a food stand and sell food. You just want to steal all day. Well, you're going to have to learn a hard lesson. And maybe if you had a business or somebody in your family had a business, you would have more respect for those who run a business. And I've been there. I've been one of those people who've been on the other side. And I'm telling you from being on both sides that when you have a business and you're trying to build something and it takes effort, you respect what you put into it. You respect the time. Some days you have slow days, some days you lose money, some days you break even, but it's work, man. And I don't get on here and talk about you guys getting caught up to make myself feel better. I'm doing it to try to tell you, man, find another way. Find you something else to do. I mean, if you think that the game of cat and mouse is just going to be you getting away, well, eventually you will get caught. And if you steal big ticket items, things that cost over a certain amount, a lot of you guys with the big watch robberies and heists and stuff like that, it might take them a while, but believe they have the biometrics to read your face. They can, zoom in on tattoos on your hands, around your eyes. A lot of you guys got facial tattoos. Certain jewelry items they can identify through your social media. They can run all that stuff. What do you think Facebook is? The more information you put in there, the more it feeds the biometrics in identifying you when you commit a crime. It's just like Minority Report. They can pre-predict crimes based on a person's post, based on what a person says on social media. All this stuff is for real, man. They're just setting you up because they got to keep the beds filled. Stockholders got to make money. They're not going to shut down all the prisons. They act like they're doing you a favor. My baby, he deserves another chance. Well, Give him an education if you want to give him a chance. Make his ass go to school. Whoop that ass when he doesn't listen or she doesn't listen, so they have some respect and can get ahead. The only equalizer in all of this is an education. That's it. If you have an education and you have ability to see something or read something, that means you can make money. Whether it's selling T-shirts, whether it's selling food, whether it's painting, whether it's doing real estate, whether it's doing construction, automotive, welding, whether it's being a nurse, whether it's being a, who knows, artist. There's so many different things. If you're educated, you have more opportunities, the bottom line. But they are going to start splitting your wig. They're going to start snatching people up, including the illegal immigrants. They're going to start snatching their asses up.
I'm taking a video, bro. Hold on. Alright, I got pictures. Fuck. Yep.
Besides bodies, they also use this technique to move drugs and other things. But dude, they're about to start busting down. So rather than get upset because you can no longer steal, figure out a way how you can capitalize and make money off situation. Have situational awareness, because the route you're on with the crime route, man, it's a dead end. It's a dead end. And if you think about it, and you think about the amount of time you're gonna spend in jail for whatever lick you got that you got away with, or you thought you got away with, and then you get caught up because somebody else tells on you. Because see, the thing is with the game, there's always somebody that's around you hanging out, and what they do is they want to make sure they have a get out of jail free card. And what that means is they have something on somebody in the hood that they can drop so that they can get out when they need to. The game is done. The game is done. The streets are done. All these guys, these women, they have get out of jail free cards. They have information about an unsolved murder, crime, or something. And they're going to tell on you. Oh, so-and-so is doing this. Oh, so-and-so back in blah, blah, blah got away with this. So, hey, man, besides Proposition 36, you need to worry about the people you're socializing with who aren't doing nothing. Why do you think they don't care about doing nothing? Because if they get caught, they're just going to tell and continue doing nothing. Change your circle, man. Change your friend circle. Find you a new hustle. Get you 5 friends together. All y'all put in $500. You can find $500. Go sell some of them Jordans in your closet. Flip some of them old smartphones you have on Facebook or on eBay, or sell something, man. Get you $500, 5 of y'all. Start you a little business and bubble. And in 5 to 10 years, you might think that's a long time, but that's how much time you'll be sitting in prison working for pennies if you get caught up. 5 to 10. So you might as well spend the 5 to 10 on the street building a business, right? I'm just trying to give you some game. Big Kirk 916, fresh out, prison talk.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.